Howard Lutnick, Donald Trump's Commerce Secretary, was on Meet the Press today on CBS. And he was talking about the U.S. Mexico Canada agreement and the plans for the future, etc. There was a lot of things covered. But specifically talking about the U.S. Mexico Canada agreement, Donald Trump plans to renegotiate it next year. Now, there is a clause in this treaty that was signed under the first Trump administration that Donald Trump himself signed, which was just a renegotiated NAFTA. Donald Trump took NAFTA, renegotiated it almost to exactly the same thing. There were some minor changes, some stuff about 75% of car parts being made in either US, Mexico, or Canada to avoid tariffs, and some stuff about agricultural commodities being allowed into more markets. But for the most part, it was NAFTA, the way it had been agreed to under the Clinton administration, just this time with a new name and Donald Trump's signature. Now Donald Trump is going out against this same treaty, saying, I don't know who signed it. It's horrible. Why would we ever agree to something like that? I'm going to review it. Donald Trump signed it. He negotiated it. And now he's saying it's a horrible deal. I think he doesn't remember actually signing it. This is showing his dementia, his cognitive issues, and the stress is all getting to him. But beyond that, they want to renegotiate this thing in a year and try to get it even to a better deal. One of the things Donald Trump wants to negotiate out is this car parts issue. He wants to make it so that all cars have to be made in America, as far as any American manufacturing going on, to avoid tariffs. He doesn't like the fact that they put in the 75% tariff and allowed parts to be made out of the country to avoid tariffs. Now he's saying that was a bad idea. We got to change that. He's looking to renegotiate his own deal because he doesn't remember who signed it and how it works. Now, we'll see if what he comes up with is better. I doubt it, because he's already saying the deal he negotiated that was effectively what we had before is horrible. So I don't expect him to get anything good out of these renegotiations. Now, after 10 more years, in, what would it be, 2036, this deal, the USMCA, would sunset. It would go away unless all countries agreed to keep it up and keep it going. Now we'll see what this renegotiation looks like, if he can actually come up with something. I don't think he will, and I think part of this is still trying to say, look at the progress I'm doing, I got good things coming, because he's trying to distract from the heat of the Epstein files. He's trying to manufacture wins here, and by saying he's renegotiating the thing he negotiated, it's not the win he thinks it is. It makes him look incompetent and weak.